الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
قل أعوذ برب الناس.
I don't respect, my friend. I'm an Arab. We don't respect anything. In case you do not know, I'm an Arab.
Oh, you are an Arab.
Yes, sadly, what I can do, I can't change that.
Okay.
So now I'm asking you, why your prophet kiss it? They are little tiny stones. And is it true that your prophet, he says that the black stone is going to have eyes? Is going to witness in the judgment day?
That it's gonna have eyes?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you know, you said to me you have knowledge. Look like you don't know nothing, anything.
I have some knowledge. I said I have some.
Ah, you have some. I like your some anyway. So, my friend, so when your prophet, he said that the black stone is going to have eyes and is going to witness for you in the heaven of Allah, or in the judgment day of Allah. Does that mean the black stone is an assistant for Allah?
Okay, look, I'm gonna wait. What was your question?
Is this black stone is going to witness for you in the judgment day and as an assistant for Allah? Why the black stone need to witness for you in the judgment day? Yeah, why the black stone is going to be having two eyes and is going to have a tongue? Do you see a hadith in front of you?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
So the black stone is going to have tongue, is going to have eyes, which I like really. I don't mind if the black stone have that.
Because it's just in case the human being tries to lie, it's gonna speak against the lion.
So the black stone will get you busted. Yeah. I thought Allah is all knowledgeable anyway. Who need the black stone? Don't Allah he knew if you commit sin or not?
Knowledgeable.
Huh?
But he is all knowledgeable, but he's gonna have something that speaks against you. So people like you are shocked and their mouth is wide open.
If I'm really shocked now. Let us do this. Based on what you just said to me, my friend, Allah is going to make a mouth for the black stone, and this is the tongue of the black stone coming out. Is going to talk.
Listen.
And then it's going to have eyes. Hold on. Let us make an image correctly so people they can understand. And this is the two eyes of the black stone. How sexy. All right. So now we have a stone have two eyes and have a tongue, and the stone in the judgment they will start saying we have more than 1 billion Muslim. So the black stone is going to witness for every one of them. Why? You said so you cannot lie. Well, can you lie to Allah if he is God? So you are saying to me that Allah he made a stone as his secretary.
No.
What do you mean no? You are the one who said that to me. You said to me that the stone is going to get you busted. The stone is going to tell you if you are lying.
Yeah, it is.
So the stone is the secretary of Allah.
So in this video, I will be exposing the false potato and rob Christian, the idiots, through Christian friends, their teacher, whom they follow and agree with, and also use his methods, because the false potato and rob Christian have always said, how do things have that are, basically objects that are not living, how are they able to hear if they do not have ears? How are they able to speak if they don't have this? How are they able to witness if they can't hear, if they don't have a mind, if they don't have a brain? Well, the answer is clear. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will cause these things to speak, right? Will cause them to speak, and will cause them to remember who to witness for and who to witness against, right? So this is all possible in Allah's hand. And also in the Bible we can see the same thing according to Yahweh. If we look in the Bible in Joshua chapter 24 verse 26 to 27, and by the way, Joshua is a prophet in Christianity and Judaism. It says, and Joshua recorded these things in the book of the law of God. Then he took a large stone and set it up there under the oak near the holy place of the Lord. So he took a large stone and he set it in a holy place, right? Keep that in mind, that he took a large stone and he set it in a large place. What does that stone do? Joshua said, see, he said to all the people, this stone, again, he said, this stone, okay, this stone, which is the large stone, will be a witness against us. It will be a witness against who? Against Joshua and his people, right? And it has heard. But I mean, false potato always says, well, objects don't hear. They don't have a mind. They don't have ears. How can they hear? The stone doesn't have ears, doesn't have a mind, right? How is it able to hear? But here, according to that, it has heard all the words of the Lord has said to us. So it heard everything that God said to us, which means that it heard God saying these things. How did it hear? It doesn't have ears. God gave it the ability to hear. And he said, it will be a witness against you if you are untrue to your God. So meaning this stone will be a witness against those people who don't follow the words of God or the orders of God on the day of resurrection, right? So again, Christian Prince and the false potato says, oh, the shadow prostrates, or the shadow does this, or the shadow does that, or meaning the shadow is a living being, or does it contradicts science. And he says, oh, everything in the world prostrates to God, but I don't see it. Or everything in the world supplicates God, even non-alive objects, but we can't hear. Objects don't have brains, don't have this, don't have that, don't have ears, don't have mouths. How can they praise God? How can they hear God? How can they obey God, right? How can the stone of Moses run away, for example? Well, it's all possible in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and even his God, this is the Bible, witness against him, and they will never use the Bible. They will attack Islam like the atheists, to point fingers at Islam only, right? They want to destroy Islam because basically Christianity wants to gain followers, right? It doesn't want to say the truth. It wants to gain followers by diverting this. They never read their own Bible, or maybe they have read these things but they don't want to mention it. They go and say, look at Islam, this and that and that and that, and by that they gain support. By people who don't know the Bible, they will say, oh yeah, I've heard in Islam this happens or this happens, but I never heard that in the Bible, so maybe the Christians are true, so they come to Christianity. This is all false. Your own Bible says that the stone will come. So why does Christian princess and all those argue that on the day of resurrection the stone will intercede for those who kissed it? It will have eyes, it will have a tongue, it will have this or that, right? Like it will be a witness, for those who kissed it or touched it, right? Because Allah will be able to make it remember, right, by His power, and give it the ability to, basically intercede for those, right? Basically intercede for those who does that. Just like this stone here will intercede on the day of resurrection, there will be a witness against those who, basically who did not do anything, who did a thing untrue to God, right? So does that mean that the stone will remember? How can it remember to the day of resurrection? Or let's say, for example, how can the stone witness against them if it does not have a mouth? Or how can it witness against them if it doesn't have eyes, right? And it doesn't see what they are doing or feel what they are doing, right? So yeah, even we know in the Holy Quran that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the ability for the tongue, the hands and feet to bear witness against those who used to do evil with them, right? Those who used to speak bad words unjustly, not according to Sharia. Those who used to steal, for example, with their hands, or do bad things with their hands. Those, for example, who used to, and their feet, basically do bad things with their feet, right? Kick people, for example, unjustly, or do anything bad with their feet, right? Or walk to places that are sinful, right? Their feet will be against them, right? So in chapter 24 of the Quran, verse 24, Allah says, on a day when their tongues, meaning the day of judgment, their hands and their feet will bear witness against them as to what they used to do. Now again, they will say they don't have brain, they don't have eyes, they didn't see you go to these places, they didn't see you do this, they didn't see you do that, the tongue didn't hear you, they don't say bad things, they don't remember all that. No, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives it the ability on the day of resurrection to speak, right? And to make it remember that, right? Without needing a brain, without needing anything, right? Similarly with what happened to Joshua right here, about here. So you can clearly see the Christians are, they know nothing, right? They don't know what they're talking about, and we have exposed them. Wassalamu alaikum ya Muslim.